Boxing King Media in association with Box World, Ben Shalom. 27 years old, you've just promoted probably one of the biggest British fights of all time. Tell me, man, how are you feeling about that?
To be honest, I was just happy to be there. Unbelievable. The atmosphere was what we expected and more. The whole week's been brilliant. I mean, when we had 15,000 people trying to get into the weigh-in, I think that was when we realised, wow, the scale of this thing has just gone off the scale. And credit to both fighters, they didn't have to take this fight. A lot of people said it was money and this and that, but believe me, they didn't need to take this fight. They both earned a lot of money, and they genuinely wanted to just do the fight for the fans. I genuinely believe that, especially Amir as well. And he was so brave, and they both came in, they gave it everything, they trained so hard, and the best man won in the end as well, and Kel got what he's wanted for a long time. So I think it was a perfect night, and just a great night for British boxing as well.
I guess lots of ups and downs tonight. The initial down, obviously the stress of the glove controversy. Are you able to quickly wrap up as to what actually happened there?
It was just, look, they were contracted to wear certain gloves. There was arguments about what that meant and this and that, and a lot of mind games and everything. But in the end, both teams were sensible. We managed to get them both in the ring. You saw Kel change his gloves in the ring as well. And but in the end, that was what it was like for 6 months. On the night it was no different, but these guys, there was just so much on the line that no one wanted to give an advantage to the other side, and but in the end, for them to get in and do what they did for the country, for British boxing, you've got credit goes to both guys, and we're just delighted to put it on and be part of it.
A lot of people said it won't be a big fight. Is there any early indication on the pay-per-view numbers for tonight?
I don't know actually. I've been too caught up. I don't really care.
You're dying to know.
It's done very well. I think it's done very well. Everyone's very, very happy, and we move on. And maybe Kel wants to move on as well. I think Amir, that might be his last fight, from what he said in the press conference there. And what a career! What a servant to the sport. Amazing guy, and incredible to just be part of his last fight. If it is his last fight and his most iconic fight, one of them. And Kel will move on, and Dominic will decide what he thinks is right, and so will his dad. And yeah, I think we saw tonight that the sport is really healthy and really alive, and when two British guys get it on, that's what everyone loves, and that's what we'll try and continue to do. Obviously Taylor Captural next week's another big event that we'll be doing, and bringing Top Rank as well, and long may it continue. Hopefully this fight sort of gives us 12 months where the sport could continue to sort of live off this, and bring new fights to the forefront as well. And I think the audience now on boxing, and the media interest, and the broadcasters going at it, it's unbelievable. And this fight was a special fight that I think all boxing fans will cherish for a long time.
100%. Last question, how do you top this? Because you've smashed it tonight. As a promoter, young in the game, but you're buzzing to try and get that next pay-per-view under your card.
Listen, I have such a good team, I can't tell you. I started with the same team. We started 4 years ago. We're all still together.
Boxing King Media were part of that team as well.
Correct. We'll still see the same faces. Our first show was at the Manchester Arena with about 2,000 people here, so it wasn't the same. And to do it with all them, and they worked so hard, and I think people can see that in the production, and they can see that already in the fights that we're putting on. It's amazing, and obviously this fight will be hard to top. Khan and Brook, that rivalry, I don't know one like it that's gone on that long, and so it will be hard to top, but we've got a great schedule coming up, and this is just the start, and it's a great time to be involved in boxing.
Ben, well done. Congratulations on tonight.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.